Hey everybody, it's Lynette, where yes, I'm always prepping on a budget. I have a question, and I don't need a salesperson telling me what to do, but I do need the advice from this awesome prepping community to tell us what to do and to give me your thoughts on silver. And here's the reason I'm asking this. Let's say we all woke up tomorrow morning and the dollar all of a sudden overnight became totally worthless. Big goose egg kind of thing. What would we do? There has to be some kind of I totally understand the whole barter system. Of course, if I can provide somebody eggs when they have a manual grain mill that I can make bread out of, I'm going to trade, eggs for bread. I mean, I have bartered a lot of things in my life. If you have something that I need and I've got something you need, then, there's always some kind of deal that can be worked out. But my husband and I were talking about silver tonight, and, we're contemplating buying a small amount. But once I started researching it, I became so confused, I'm not sure what's the right thing to do. So, I look at sites like this, and it talks about silver coins. These are primarily the collector's coins. Then it talks about silver rounds, which don't have like a face value like our coin system does, like a quarter. These are just rounds that are worth however much silver is in the round. And then I saw junk silver, which I'm familiar with junk silver, which is pretty much, old coins that have a silver content in them that are actually, worth, at this point, because of their silver content, much more than, their face value is worth. Then I see, scrap silver, silver bullion bars, and then a smart way to buy silver, which even being quite the novice on silver buying, I'm not going to buy silver and then let it be stored in a bank vault for me. To me, that's kind of, what's the point in buying silver then? Okay, so moving away from that, because that's not what I really want to talk about. Then I started looking at the silver coin values, or the silver value of various coins in our past, and what the silver content value actually is. So I'm looking at the 1942 to 45 nickels. They're face value 5 cents, silver value $1.62. The dimes, the nickels, the dimes, quarters, half dollars, and so forth. So I can understand that part. I can fully look at this and say, oh, okay, well, a 1916 to 1947 Walking Liberty half dollar face value is 50 cents. That's today's face value. What you could, buy with it is only going to be 50 cents. But the silver value in it is over $10. So back to the conversation my husband and I were having. We're trying to decide, if you had an extra 100, 200, 500, or $1,000, and buying silver in order to put it, with your preps, and in order to, not as a hedge, like an investment hedge or nothing like that, just to be able to use it one day if we all woke up tomorrow morning and the dollar had tanked and it was worthless. Which one of the silver options of buying silver would you choose? And I will show you why in just a second. Okay, so here I have a quarter and I have a nickel. A dime. And let's assume two things. Let's assume that the quarter is a 1916 to a 1964 because the silver content of these is exactly the same. and it is currently $5.21. Let's assume the dime is a 1916 to a 1964, which the silver value is $2.08, according to coinflation.com. And according to Yahoo Finance, silver closed today at $28.91 an ounce. So now here's my question, here's my dilemma. If you had the extra money and silver was going to be your investment to add to your preps, in case of, us all waking up tomorrow morning and the dollar is worthless, would you rather have, I don't have a silver bar here to show you, but would you yourself purchase silver bars, or would you purchase junk silver, and why? And again, I'm just trying to learn, because the conversation with my husband and myself, let's take the quarter out. Let's say that we have, something, a dozen eggs, and somebody comes to us and says, okay, well, I will give you this dime for that dozen eggs. And I take that. And let's say that we know somebody down the street that may have a slab of meat that we could buy for 3 dimes. So I'm trying to judge which is the best investment. Is the best investment the 1 ounce bars? I hope that's what you call them. Or is the investment better in junk silver? And I'm just looking for information. Period. There's a lot of people out here in the prepping community that is much smarter than myself when it comes to this kind of thing. And I simply don't know. And again, I don't need a salesman trying to sell me something